Oscar Wilde is renowned for his sharp wit, flamboyant style, and conversational ability. Wilde's works are celebrated for their brilliant dialogue, clever aphorisms, and deep exploration of human nature and society. He talked extensively on his philosophy of life. Here are 52 essential pieces of advice and unforgettable life lessons from the great Oscar Wilde. 1. There are only two tragedies in life. One is not getting what one wants, and the other is getting it. 2. Experience is simply the name we give our mistakes. 3. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask, and he will tell you the truth. 4. When I was young, I thought that money was the most important thing in life. Now that I am old, I know that it is. 5. Consistency is the last refuge of the unimaginative. 6. The only way to get rid of temptation is to yield to it. I can resist everything but temptation. 7. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. 8. Between men and women, there is no friendship possible. There is passion, enmity, worship, love, but no friendship. 9. Memory is the diary that we all carry about with us. 10. Children begin by loving their parents. After a time, they judge them. Rarely, if ever, do they forgive them. 11. The old believe everything. The middle-aged suspect everything. The young know everything. 12. Education is an admirable thing, but it is well to remember from time to time that nothing that is worth knowing can be taught. 13. A dreamer is one who can only find his way by moonlight, and his punishment is that he sees the dawn before the rest of the world. 14. Morality is simply the attitude we adopt towards people whom we personally dislike. 15. True friends stab you in the front. 16. Ambition is the last refuge of the failure. 17. Patriotism is the virtue of the vicious. 18. Life is never fair, and perhaps it is a good thing for most of us that it is not. 19. When the gods wish to punish us, they answer our prayers. 20. To lose one parent may be regarded as a misfortune. To lose both looks like carelessness. 21. Life imitates art far more than art imitates life. 22. Keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. 23. Society exists only as a mental concept. In the real world, there are only individuals. 24. Success is a science. If you have the conditions, you get the result. 25. Work is the curse of the drinking class. 26. What is a cynic? A man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. 27. Moderation is a fatal thing. Nothing succeeds like excess. 28. Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions. Their lives a mimicry. Their passions a quotation. 29. All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does. That's his. 30. Beauty is the only thing that time cannot harm. Philosophies fall away like sand. Creeds follow one another. But what is beautiful is a joy for all seasons, a possession for all eternity. 31. Bigamy is having one wife to many. Monogamy is the same. 32. To expect the unexpected shows a thoroughly modern intellect. 33. The world is a stage, but the play is badly cast. 34. No man is rich enough to buy back his past. 35. A gentleman is one who never hurts anyone's feelings. 36. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. 37. Men always want to be a woman's first love. Women like to be a man's last romance. 38. It is absurd to divide people into good and bad. People are either charming or tedious. 39. One should always be in love. That is the reason one should never marry. 40. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. 41. One of the many lessons that one learns in prison is that things are what they are and will be what they will be. 42. Ridicule is the tribute paid to the genius by the mediocrities. 43. It is through art, and through art only, that we can realize our perfection. 44. One can survive everything nowadays, except death, and live down everything except a good reputation. 45. No better way is there to learn to love nature than to understand art. It dignifies every flower of the field. And the boy who sees the thing of beauty which a bird on the wing becomes when transferred to wood or canvas will probably not throw the customary stone. 46. How can a woman be expected to be happy with a man who insists on treating her as if she were a perfectly normal human being? 47. The only thing to do with good advice is to pass it on. It is never of any use to oneself. 48. A man who does not think for himself does not think at all. 49. I choose my friends for their good looks, my acquaintances for their good characters, and my enemies for their intellects. A man cannot be too careful in the choice of his enemies. 50. The basis of optimism is sheer terror. 51. It is better to be beautiful than to be good. But it is better to be good than to be ugly. 52. Life is far too important a thing ever to talk seriously about.